It's been 20 years since Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life has been released. Recently, under the Story of Seasons name, it has been released on the Switch, PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Because of this, fans are reliving the memories they once made growing up. Hello, and welcome to my channel where I talk about movies, animation, games, comics, manga, characters, and more. In this video, I'll be reviewing the video game Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. In 2003/4, under the name Harvest Moon, the game was released exclusively for the GameCube. Then they released a female version of this game called Another Wonderful Life, and ultimately a special edition of A Wonderful Life for the PS2. The plot plays pretty much the same way as the other games did. Move to a new town, grow crops, raise animals, befriend the locals, get married, start a family, and raise your child the way you want them to. Originally, there were only 3 optional bachelorettes consisting of Muffy, Celia, and Nami. In Another Wonderful Life, it had bachelors including Rock, Marlon, and Gustafa, while the special edition of A Wonderful Life added Lumena as a marriage candidate, the option of having a daughter, and various other events not included in the original. Now Marvelous took everything from all 3 of those and added even more events based on how you live your life, raised your kid, and what requests you complete for everyone. When you grow crops, receive milk, eggs, and other products, you can store them in a bin for Takakura to take them to the city and sell them. I was a little bummed that they took out the option to add others like flowers, fossils, and other non-farm products, but you can still sell them to Van. Gifting everybody leads to a variety of cutscenes like improving relationships, love events, and other kinds of personalities. When their friendship status is at its highest, everybody will gift you with new recipes, records, and many other gifts. In fact, one of the things I like about this game are the new cutscenes, which add more to the characters. For example, in the first chapter, you can choose who you want to watch the fireworks with at the fireworks festival. In the second chapter, when you buy toys for your child, they trigger scenes of him or her showing them to Takakura. Then, as a child in the third chapter, if you show them a lot of farming products, it triggers the event of Child's First Errand, where they buy a crop from Vesta for your sick spouse. There's all kinds of events that could occur based on what products you present to them. Some other cool things they added are a character customization at the start. From hairstyles to eye shape, colors you want them to be, various outfits, and 3 optional pronouns. You can also purchase upgraded tools from Van, which allows you to water crops and cut grass much faster. They even added tutorial notes you can read at the start, and reread them in case if you got lost or something from the pause menu. The Harvest Sprites will give you all kinds of recipes once a day if you talk to them. You have the option to turn the alarm clock on or off. You can take pictures with a camera, and they added a bulletin board to give requests. While optional, if you complete them, they will give you rewards, and some of them will trigger cutscenes. Giving seeds or crops to Vinny will give you hybrid crops, and combining 2 existing ones will give you even more new ones, and you can name them. Saving enough money gives you options to buy various extensions and upgrades for your farm. Some of the characters' names have been changed either because some of them sound more closer to their Japanese names, or because Natsume held the rights to the others from Harvest Moon, so they had to be changed for Story of Seasons. For example, Muffy became Molly, Celia became Cecilia, Marlin became Matthew, Cody became Gordy, and Griffin became Gavin. I was a bit bummed at first, but over time it grew on me. Now, I'm not here to say that this is a good thing or a bad thing, but if you haven't played this game and are wondering if it has a big map, you may be bummed to hear that it does not. Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life isn't like recent farming games where they have large, open worlds for traveling to cities or maybe hunting in caves. This was made to be as faithful to an old game from the early 2000s. But on the other hand, a part of me does understand the wonder what it would be like if Marvelous did give players the option to explore what's outside of Forgotten Valley. Nevertheless, it's a fun remake of a classic game that does well with updating the graphics, adding extra interactions, and making the gameplay less time-consuming. Overall, I quite enjoy this game. If you're into farming simulation and slice-of-life gaming, I recommend this. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thanks for watching.